So in this liquid damage video, this is kind of part two, and we're continuing with the liquid damage theme, but now it's a step further. If you've already tried cleaning the phone with your alcohol and that didn't work, then this is kind of the next step. Now, if the board is heavily corroded or plugs or components are burnt, then it may not be repairable without actually replacing the circuits. We won't cover any circuit repairs in this video, but this is kind of the last effort before either replacing the phone or replacing the board. So the ultrasonic cleaner, couple things to remember with it. You want a higher frequency cleaner, one that usually has 40 kilohertz or higher. That's going to give it a softer scrubbing action, which is going to be more gentle on the board. Also, you want a ultrasonic cleaner with a sweep action built into it to eliminate static dead spots. If you have this running and you have your board in here and it just sits at one frequency, it can actually damage parts of the phone. It could kill it or render things useless. So you want to make sure you get a sweep function, which gives a variety to the kilohertz. The other thing you want to make sure is that you also get one with a timer and a heat function. The three things that are really important with an ultrasonic cleaner is going to be the time, the temperature, and then your cleaning solution. So with the time, you usually want to run the ultrasonic cleaner for probably 3 minutes at a time. Typically what I'll do is I'll run 3 cycles of 3 minutes and then inspect the board. The temperature you want to run anywhere between 120 and 150 degrees. 160 is probably the max, but I keep it usually around 150, and that's actually going to help the liquid or the cleaning solution, either your powdered or liquid cleaning solution, to clean better. And then the last thing is the actual solution you use. I use a general all-purpose powdered cleaner, but there's a whole variety of different types of cleaners out there, liquid or powder. So you kind of look and see maybe what suits your situation the best. But I do find that a general all-purpose cleaner does work very well. So when you're actually cleaning the board, or when you go to start using the ultrasonic cleaner, you want to follow the guidelines with the cleaner, and you also want to follow the guidelines with the solution you buy. Everyone's a little different, so you just want to make sure you follow the step by step. Now, to get started, what you actually do when you have your cleaner is you're going to use distilled or deionized water. You want to use purified water. Tap water straight from your sink has metals and impurities in it that can actually damage or contaminate your board. So even though you're doing a good thing by cleaning it, it can actually make the board worse just from the water you use. So make sure that you have purified water, fill it to the recommended fill line, and then add the recommended amount of cleaner for whatever size ultrasonic cleaner you have. You're going to want to add a certain percentage of cleaning solution to the size tank you have. Once you add that, you will want to run it for, could be 3 or 4 times, couple of minutes per time, to degas it. And what that's going to do is actually incorporate all of the cleaning solution within your water. And the way to tell that it's degassed is, you open it, run it, and you'll be able to see bubbles. Once the bubbles are no more and it's just the vibration from the ultrasonic cleaner and the water vibrating, then you know that the degassing process is complete. So once you've degassed it, then you can actually take your board, stripped of obviously everything. You want all your caps removed that you can remove. You want all the cables, plugs, cameras, anything that shouldn't be on here. Obviously stickers. You want to remove everything that you can remove, so it's just the board. And then what you'll do is place the board in the solution, close the lid, and run it for, again, 2 or 3 minutes. I'll typically do about 3 different cycles of about 3 minutes. Once it's completely done, you can remove the board and inspect it. And if everything looks to be cleaned, then what I'll do is I'll wrap it in a cloth or a towel or something, and I'll shake the board out to get rid of all the excess water under any of the remaining caps, like these ones that can't be removed, and just get all the water off the board. Once it's completely, I've shaken it out and it's completely ready to go, I'll then put it in either a toaster oven, or you can use your kitchen oven at a lower temperature. I'd say one of the lowest temp settings you could have, maybe 120 degrees or so. And you'll want to basically cook it in there or dry it for maybe 20 or 30 minutes. You can let it sit for longer. It's better to make sure the board is actually completely 100% dry before you go to put it back into the phone. But once you put it back in the phone, you can test it, or if it's still dirty or doesn't work, you can go through the process again of cleaning it in the ultrasonic cleaner and then shaking it out, drying it. When you go to put it back in the phone, obviously you'll want to put the caps back on, replug all the plugs, and put everything back how it was supposed to go. But that's basically the process for the ultrasonic cleaner. Hopefully it works. But the 3 main things to remember is your time, your temperature, and the cleaning solution. So good luck with that, and hopefully you get your phone working again.